Okay, so we are back. We are doing this geometrical exercises in paper folding. Today we are going to learn something about right angles. Okay, so we are going to make a right angle. So this is a fairly simple exercise. So take a clean sheet of paper, and first thing I want to do is make a random line. Right, and we already talked about this. So that's a random, just a straight line. So we're going to go up here, and I'm going to take my pen and mark it so that it is visible, like so. You can see the right angle there. So you can see the straight line there. If I just make another line, I will get angles, and I will get a, what is that? I will get wedges. I'm going to make a special wedge. So a right angle is a special kind of wedge. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to make this crease first, and then on top of that, I'm going to make a crease. If I make a crease at random, I will get some angle. But what I'm going to do that is, remember the idea of congruence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold up this line so that one part of the line becomes congruent to the other part of the line. It lies on top. So I'm going to make it deliberately so that it is aligned. So this is a very special wedge. If I take a general random wedge, you can see that the two portions of the wedge, the two portions of the line that were folded, don't lie on top of each other. They are not really made congruent. But a special wedge that I get by making things congruent is called a right angle. So this is how you get a right angle. So there it is. So now I've drawn another line. If I open up, I'll get a wedge. So again, I'm going to draw this properly so that you can see it. So now notice that this is a very special wedge. Can you see that? What it is that if I fold it like this, one portion of this line, if I fold it along this red line, I will get exactly on top of each other. That is what is meant by a right angle. And right angles are an extremely important kind of an angle, so much so that we will draw it like this so that you can see that it is supposed to be a right angle. So if I draw my direction for the wedge like this, that is meant to be a right angle. So this is called a right. So let's define this in folding. A right angle it's a wedge obtained by folding a line on top of itself. Okay, so take your original line and fold it on top of itself like that. See, now I folded it on top of itself. Now that will create for me a right angle. Okay, so this angle is called a right angle. Okay, if I open it back up, I can then draw it and I can show you it's a right angle. Can you see that I have created 4 angles now? Now it should be, one interesting fact is that now if instead of folding it along the black edge, let's fold it along the red edge first. So let's make this line first and then fold it on top of itself. It should be obvious to you that you should get the other line. So what it is that if I fold along this line or this line, I will get the same right angle. More importantly, so This is something for you to show by cutting. So this is your task. Try it out. The 4 wedges. Made by making a right angle. Or congruent. So how am I going to show that? Well, one way to do that, basically congruent means if I cut out these 4 pieces, I should make them lie on top of each other. I am not going to cut them. I'm going to show it entirely by folding. I'm going to show that each of these 4 pieces can be folded on top of each other. Let's see. So these 2 pieces can be folded on top of this. How? Like that. Can you see that the wedges, this wedge is now lying exactly on top of this, and this wedge is now lying exactly on top of this. So already I have shown this and this are the same. This and this are the same. All I have to do is just fold it, and immediately the wedges will line up. Then I want to show that this wedge and this wedge are the same. What do I have to do? I just fold it again. So notice how easy it is to show that all the wedges are the same. Now all 4 wedges are lying on top of each other. So the 4 wedges are identical. So remember, the wedges extend forever. These edges don't mean anything. Only things that mean are this side and that side. So notice that all 4 of them are sitting on top of each other. So that's why they are congruent. You see what I mean? So if I make a right angle like so, all 4 wedges are congruent. The next one is how to make a parallel line. So our definition is slightly different. So parallel line means if so I'm writing it down, then we will discuss what this means. 2 lines are said to be parallel if a right angle on one automatically makes a right angle on the other. What do I mean by that? So let us say I have 2 random lines. So let's get back here. So line number 1 is like this. Okay. Line number 2 is maybe like this. Can you see these 2 lines? So let's make them visible. So here is line number 1. Here is line number 2. Right? Now, how do I know whether they are parallel or not? It's actually a very simple test for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of the lines and make a perpendicular or a line right angle on that. So what I'm going to do is, we know how to do that, right? Take this and fold it upon on itself. When I do that, you will notice that when I fold one line upon itself, the other line does not align exactly. Can you see? It's not folded upon itself. So already we are seeing that there is some trouble between these 2 lines. Can you see that if I fold one line upon itself, I will get a right angle here, but the other one is not a right angle. How do I know that? When I fold it upon itself, can you see that this portion and this portion don't line up? They go somewhere else. Can you see that? If I make these 2 things line up, if I make this portion and this portion, so let me draw this line. So if I make this portion of the line and that portion of the line up, how do I do that? I fold it like this and make them line up. Question is whether these two things line up. Notice that when I do that, obviously they won't. So these two lines are not parallel. So same way, maybe if you do the other one. So let's say I start with this line and I make it line up. So if I make these two lines line up and make a new one like that, there is no way I can make these two portions line up. That is, I cannot simultaneously make both of them line up. So if I cannot do that, then it is called, they are not parallel. If I can make them line up, they are called parallel. So how do I make them line up? So we go back to our original right angle, and all of these things, by the way, you should follow along with me. Try and make it yourself. So take this original right angle, fold it like this. Okay. Now you have a nice right angle here. Now make another one somewhere else by lining it on top. So I'm going to fold it somewhere else like so. Right? So I made two folds on the same thing. So now you will see. So you hope you got what I did. So I took this angle, I made one fold, and then I made another fold. Both of them again lining up this thing. So when I do that, you will see that I will get another line, nice, like so. Did I get a new line here? Let's make it green. Now the question is, can you see the green line and the black line? So the question is, are these two things parallel? The answer to that is, let us see if I can simultaneously make them align with each other by folding. So is there some way that I can fold it so that they align with each other? The answer is yes. And there are many ways. So for example, if I make one of them line up, the other one will automatically line up. Can you see that? If I make this portion line up, can you see if I make this portion line up, then this portion will automatically line up. So I can show you. So here is the first line. Can you see that? You should be able to see the original fold, and you can see that they are exactly lined up. Right? So whenever you line up one of them, the other one will also line up. That's what we mean by parallel. So this is what we mean by parallel line. So the idea is, I will write it now. We can define it in a slightly more elaborate way. Two lines are parallel. If I can simultaneously make them line up with a single fold. Just to make sure you understand, what I mean by that is, these two lines are parallel because I can make them line up simultaneously by making a single fold. Can you see that? I can make both these two lines line up. Can you see that? If I can do that, then it's called parallel. On the other hand, if you look at these two, there is no way, no matter what I do, I cannot make them simultaneously line up by folding. This is what we mean by parallel lines. Thank you very much.